Okay, what we're doing here, we're doing right angles. And if you notice where I've gone through right here with using upside down paint spray, I've gone just a touch past. And I've done it for a reason. You'll see why I'm doing it. And again, I'll go past and right in here. There's a reason why that I'm going to do that. To show you. We got Willie here as well, and maybe he'll be part of this little deal. To start off with, always moisten the ground on your curb. If you notice where I'm putting the machine, you can either put it at the back if you're going to go straight line, whatever you want to do. But one thing that I'll tell you, that you need to go just past the line on the right angle turns, and you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to shoot out a couple of real tight radiuses. The thing is on this, if you look at it, this is an impossible radius, and it wouldn't even be worthwhile doing to sell. You got to look how tight this is, and then is it like if a customer says to you, hey, I'd like to do this, what you need to do, each corner should be worth $20 to $30 a corner because of the length of time that it takes to do. Well, I'm going to show you a quick way to do it. Again, I put the back into the line, so I'm going to come down the line. I'm going to come past with the curve, so it comes past here about 6 inches. Then I'll turn the machine around and I'll lay the machine over and I'll slice through the curve. So you'll see what I'm doing in the front. And Bailey will be able to move around here for a little bit. And then we'll show you how to do the angles. All of this here is a maintenance problem. And you don't really want to be doing those. That's why, I mean, I'm obligated to show you because a lot of people are asking questions. It takes time. If you look at this one mix, you can figure out how long that's going to take to do. You could have done 3 or 4 mixes real quick on a nice contour. Okay, but hang on. Yeah, go ahead. What we do now is Sam gets up the front end. He's going to lift this up. We're going to come straight up in the air. I'm going to turn the machine around and I'm going to lay it. And Bailey, if you come around the front, I'm going to lay it so that and you'll need to pull it forward towards you, so that the curve, the angle itself is further than the point. Now you slice through the curve and he'll push down on that curve and then we'll go again. And then if Willie can come behind, he'll do the troweling and finish in here. There's a reason why I just did that. For one, for compaction, and two, that whenever you put a control joint should be right here and right here. That's where your control joint should be. Never at an angle. Never at an angle. Okay.
Where's your hot towel?
That's good. Okay, straight out. Okay. Let's do it shorter. You see we're still slicing through. The most important thing is here, you can see we've been going a couple of minutes, but we've got a lot of experienced guys working this right here. Willie's gone to get the half trowels and you'll see what we're doing here. So we'll continue on and then Willie will come back and then we'll video what Willie's doing. This is really important. What I showed you just here, a lot of curbers may not want to do that. But let me just tell you something. By doing it this way, you're going to see that you already have existing curb down this side. To finish troweling it off and bringing it around is the easiest way to do it. Don't just stop it halfway and then lay your curb over here. You've got to slice through something. Okay. Huh?
Whatever.
String broke.
Stick it over a little bit. Okay? Now it's level, kinda. That. Now I'm gonna do this.
Well, he says one of the most important parts of this process is to make each corner level.
Yeah.
Okay, if you notice what Willie's doing there, he's using a float, he's using different sorts of trowels. Now, I'll quickly clean it up while he's doing it. Again, you see the length of time that an angle can take. And if Bailey pans over, he's going to see the different angles that we have. It just takes time to do these, and you've got to be willing to spend the time. You'll see when he finishes this off. What he's saying too, what Willie said is very, very important. Look at the level here. Make sure that the height of your curb is kept at the same height. That's really important because that's, cosmetically, is what customers look at.
And you can even round it up a little bit, like that. That's a weak point anyway. If you want to, you can give it there. We'll do a little more.
Are you going to do a job today?
I'm going to try if I get some time.
What time are you doing it? Are you taking Sam with you, or what are you doing?
No, it's in the east side.
Okay, if you notice what Willie did there, instead of leaving the point there, he just cut it off because it doesn't matter and it adds strength here. If you go to a point, by the way, let's talk about a control joint. I mentioned where the control joint should be. If you notice where the curb machine went past, then I flipped the machine back around that way and cut back over the top. Where should your control joint be? Some people will say, well, you know, you can put one here. No. Do not put a control joint down here and split it through the curb. You should have where the weakness is. Right here is where you're going to put a control joint, and also right here. Cosmetically, it's a nice presentation. If you notice what Willie's doing here, again, he's looking to keep this curb and this one as level as possible, because that's what people look for. And in the corners, again, the length of time that it's taken just to do this, and it hasn't been long, but it's just how you do them. If you look too, that you notice that this curb is a little bit moist. Yes, we went wetter. It's the same as a tight radius when you do a circle. You go wetter. Ready?
Yep.
No. Control joint. One here, one there.
One's up here standing there, sir.
Beautiful. Now, Willie will put another control joint in there, and I'll come over with the joiner tool and just close it out. Again, you've got to get paid extra for these when you're doing angles. And you can see here that, to be quite honest, I mean, all of this is to put a lawnmower in there. It's just almost impossible. It's maintenance. It's a huge maintenance problem. So, how do you sell around it? Sometimes you're going to have those people that will want that angle, and you're going to have to go, yes, I'll do whatever you want, because, again, the customer's always right. But at the same time, with your experience, you can talk them out of it by doing a nice contour. I'm going to show you that in a minute. By using upside down paint spray, just simply coming around here is more visually pleasing to the eye than those angles. It's hard to talk some customers out of it. I'm going to show you also when you're on a job site, if you visually spray it out, how the customer visually can see it, and they'll say, when can you do it? All right?